Janine is going to activate the LimbicArc program, and in 15 minutes after, we're going to revisit this measurement, as well as we're going to revisit the blood.
Been doing this for about 18, 19 years. All I can share with you is based on my knowledge and experience.
Everything being energy, if we can make the energetic changes, the quicker we can make it, the quicker the results are. We have Richard Lehwlad and Janine Lehwlad. This is my wife. We're going to give her some cotton Q-tip swabs. Okay, put this in one hand. And she's going to collect her DNA through saliva. Ryan is going to hand me my magic wands. While Ryan is standing there, before we did his DNA, and it was pointed to him, but because it doesn't have his DNA, it doesn't say no, or Dario says no. Since I pointed Janine, it's her DNA. Just like every radio station has its own frequency, every person, according to their DNA, has their own frequency. More in her energy field. Okay, now it's the edge of her energy field. Once again, move forward.
Wow, that's fascinating, yeah.
Right, so either I move or she moves, but the distances will be the same.
You're gonna basically just take one drop of blood from your finger. You're gonna pop it onto the a slide there. I'm gonna put it onto the microscope. We'll adjust it onto the microscope so that we get the visual there, and I'll put it onto the screen, and then I'll explain to you what I'm seeing. All right, excellent. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little subtle pinprick. Beautiful. That's all we need. Great. Excellent. And I'm going to give you that just to cover that, and just apply a little bit of pressure on there for me, very slightly, and microscope and see what's. So we can see some visual movement, which is very different in comparison to our last client that we just did earlier. This down here is, you've got some circulation happening. We've got blood moving, which is great. We do have some clumping. You can see these cells that are sort of clumped on top of each other. So the good thing about this is that we've definitely got movement happening, which we definitely wanted to. We've got a few nice single cells that are going on, if you can see that. And these cells down here, they are flowing. These are single cells that we're seeing, and so let's do the energy work, and then come back to this and see what we're shooting. But the nice thing that I am seeing is the fact that we've got cells that are freely moving around, which definitely we want to. We don't want static cells that are sort of just sitting there and sort of just clumped together. So that's great. So you did the LimbicArc?
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
So you turned it on?
I did.
Specific program you turned on?
I'm running inflammation because I still have some dental infection, and I'm running energy, and then I made what you call an ultimate boost, which I took every ingredient that LimbicArc had, and I scanned it for my body, and then just took the top 20% of the ingredients that came up that my body was asking for.
Thank you. And you turned it off for a couple of days?
Oh yeah, it's been off for it had been off for at least a week.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just going to repeat that procedure that we did earlier, and just grab another sample. So again, do you recall what it was before? We're getting a lot more separation down here. We're getting some individual cells down here. I get movement. We had some movement happening last time too, but we're still getting some great movement happening. We're getting a few more individual cells down here. So yeah. So I would say there's been some changes. I wouldn't say anything again dramatic, but it's definitely seen some changes from what we observed last time. I feel there's a little bit of a less of a breakdown of the cells. So overall, I think not bad. I mean, we're seeing some changes and stuff. So we're seeing some nice individual cells. The shapes of the cells is good. That's what they were last time too, and which is definitely good.
The retest of her energy field. Again, we require DNA to get her frequency. Once again, pointing to the camera, no. Bringing it back to Janine, yes. Step a little sideways in that direction, and you know that it's going to follow her. Come on back this way, and it will follow her. Okay, so it's totally in tune with what she's doing. All right, so stand over here. Stand.
Yep.
And I'm going to start walking back. And from an energy perspective, we're going to see, since she's turned on her LimbicArc program, how things have started to shift. And once again, the energy is way up here, and we're probably half an hour after when she did her initial test of 45 minutes, and she goes to the other wall. So we, from within these confines, we're like triple the space. Should I walk outside, we would be way out there. Okay, so the energy is at work. Delivering changes in the body, of course delivering changes in the blood. As you can see, there's been some changes in the blood. And over time, we're going to build some history, and we'll see even bigger shifts taking place. Thank you.